Welcome to the OneFamily podcast. Whether you're joining us for the first time or you've been with us from the beginning, we're so grateful you've taken a few minutes to invest in your family. As August quickly approaches, families across the country are experiencing and getting ready for one of the biggest transitions of the year, a new school year. For some of you, that means buying crayons and backpacks. For others, it's football practice, marching band, or helping your teenager navigate high school. And for many parents, it's loading a car full of boxes, making one last trip to Target, and helping your son or daughter move into a college dorm room. No matter what stage you're in, today we want to encourage you with one important truth. Every school year is another opportunity to bless and release our children.
Isn't it amazing how every school year brings a mixture of emotions? Excitement, hope, a little anxiety even, and sometimes tears. Maybe you cried when you dropped off your kindergartner, or tried really hard not to cry while unpacking a dorm room like we did. Or maybe you're somewhere in between, realizing your child isn't quite as little as they used to be. Parenting has a way of sneaking up on us. One day you're teaching them to tie their shoes, and the next you're teaching them to drive. And before you know it, you're watching them begin a life that doesn't depend on you every moment of every day.
Our role as mom and dad isn't to keep them dependent on us forever. It's to prepare them for the life God has prepared for them. Every backpack, every classroom, driver's license, every graduation, every dorm room, they're all reminders that parenting is a journey of gradual release. Not sudden release, but gradual release.
Many of you who've taken our online parenting classes may remember something we teach called the parenting funnel. When children are young, we provide lots of boundaries and direction. But as they mature, that funnel gradually widens. We intentionally give them more responsibility, more opportunities to make decisions, more freedom, along with greater accountability. Our goal isn't to control our children forever. Our goal is to prepare them to live wisely without us standing beside them. That's exactly what today's conversation is about. We'd like to share 3 practices that have helped us navigate every stage with our boys.
Practice 1. Bless them with space to grow. Every new season requires a little more independence. That doesn't mean becoming distant. It means changing how we support them. One of the biggest shifts for us happened when we stopped getting immediate answers and started asking more questions. So instead of saying, "Here's what you should do," we began to ask, "What do you think is the wisest thing to do?" That simple change encouraged our boys to think responsibly and make their own decisions.
And I remember when our boys left for college. During orientation, someone told all the parents, "Don't be surprised if you don't hear much from your student during those first 6 weeks." Honestly, that wasn't very encouraging at all. But looking back, it became one of the best quotes that we trusted and received during that time. Those first phone calls weren't made because we insisted. They called because they wanted to, and that changes everything. Healthy relationships don't depend on constant control. They grow through trust and mutual respect. Sometimes thoughtfully giving a little space actually strengthens the relationship.
Practice 2. Bless them by trusting them and trusting your parenting. Every parent worries. Will they choose good friends? Will they stay close to their faith? Will they remember what we've taught them? Will they make wise choices? Those questions don't disappear. Sometimes they actually increase. But here's what we've learned. There comes a point when trust becomes more important than control.
And especially during the high school years. These can be surprisingly emotional. Many students seem hesitant, and it's not because they're incapable, but because they're learning how to make decisions without mom and dad making them first. This is where our words matter. Our tone matters, our reactions matter. When our children come to us with questions or mistakes or uncertainty, are they experiencing criticism from us or confidence?
We love Proverbs 22:6 because it reminds us to train up a child in the way he should go. Notice that training happens over years. It's not one conversation, it's thousands of conversations. Thousands of teachable moments, thousands of prayers, thousands of examples. Trust that God has been working through all of those years. Certainly, our children won't make every decision perfectly, and neither did we. Some of our greatest lessons came through mistakes. The same will be true for them. Sometimes the consequences become the classroom. Our role is to remain steady, present, available, and full of grace. Exchange worry for trust. Release your agenda and allow them to learn, discover, and grow.
Practice 3. Bless them by growing through the transition yourself. This third point might surprise you. As parents, we often focus so much on our children that we forget God is growing us too. Researchers tell us becoming parents actually changes our brains because of the deep emotional attachment we develop. No wonder letting go feels so difficult. But here's the good news. God isn't just writing a new chapter for your children. He's writing one for you too.
If you're married, now is the perfect time to invest in your marriage again. Remember couch time? Well, keep doing it. And speak each other's love language. Protect your date nights. Maybe take that trip you've postponed, or attend a marriage conference, or a parenting class. Join a couple's small group. And one of our favorite reminders is this: if you never stop working on your marriage, you won't have to start working on your marriage. That's so true. Your healthy marriage continues blessing your children long after they've moved out. And in fact, adult children gain tremendous security when they know that mom and dad still genuinely enjoy one another.
The days are long, but the years are short. If your children are still little, please don't think it's okay to just worry about all of this later. Later arrives so much sooner than you imagine. Every bedtime story, every family dinner, the rides to school, the conversations after practice, every difficult moment, every prayer together. These ordinary moments are preparing your children, and they're preparing you too.
And if you've just dropped a son or daughter off at college, we see you. We know what that drive home is like, and coming home to a quiet house, the empty bedroom, and the unexpected tears. But you're experiencing something holy. You're releasing someone you faithfully loved for years. That's not losing your child. That's fulfilling your calling. Ultimately, the goal has never simply been to raise children. Our goal has always been to raise adults. Adults who are reaching their potential. Adults who know they're deeply loved and can stand firm in their faith, to serve others and build healthy families and become the person God created them to be. Every school year moves us one step closer to that goal.
Before we close today, we'd love to share a poem that's meant a great deal to us through the years. We look at you and wonder, where have the years all gone? What happened to our yesterdays? It hasn't been that long since you were learning how to ride a bike and catch a ball. When did you get so confident? How did you grow so tall? We look at you and wonder how the years went by. Who showed you how to find your wings? Who taught you how to fly? You stand before us on this day, prepared to step into a special chapter of your life written just for you. We look at you and wonder, and then we realize the time has come to see you through a different kind of eyes. The one that you've grown into is a gift beyond the best. So we'll tell you that we love you, and we count ourselves truly blessed. Wherever your family finds itself this school year, whether you're packing a lunchbox, helping with algebra, teaching someone how to drive, or unpacking a dorm room, remember this: every school year is another opportunity to loosen your grip while strengthening your relationship. Because the greatest gift we can give our children isn't holding on tighter, it's blessing them as they learn to fly.
If today's conversation encouraged you, we'd love for you to share this episode with another parent who's walking through a new season, whether it's kindergarten or dropping off at college. And if you're looking for practical resources for the teen and young adult years, we highly recommend Praying the Scriptures for Your Teens and Praying the Scriptures for Your Adult Children by Jody Burnt. They were tremendous encouragements for us and continue to be. Thanks for joining us today on the OneFamily podcast. Until next time, keep building connection, strengthening trust, and investing in the relationships that matter most.